Hello, hi. So today I picked the second variant of the buy and sell problem from lead code. So this is the problem where all the subsequent two and three problem related to that. This one means this is a slight different variant of this one. So this is the main problem where I will tell you in tuition about this problem, which is related, which can be used to solve any other variant of this problem. So this problem where we have a like a state variable, state machine kind of things, right? So let me just read the problem first. Uh, just okay. So best time to buy and sell a problem, which is second problem. So you are given an integer prices similar to the last video where I have solved. So in last, if you have watched that video, there were only one transaction allowed. But in this case, we can make a multiple transaction. So we are allowed to do multiple transaction. Multiple transaction is allowed means as much as many transaction we can do. Okay, but there is a condition. Condition is we can hold at most one share at any time. Okay, this is the condition. Okay, so in this problem we have like some restriction. So we can make as many transaction as we can do, but there is restriction. We can hold at most one share of any transaction, any stock at any time. Okay, so if we have like problem, like we have some restriction, like in this problem we have like restriction on like only one share of stock we can hold at any time, right? There is one restriction. And a similar problem related to this where we need to give the transaction fee when we are solding we are selling that stock in case of multiple transaction. Another like I have seen like a problem like for the similar this one, which is the invariant of this problem where we are need to make sure about the cool down period. After selling the stock, we can't buy on next day. We have to wait. We need to wait to buy a stock in future. Means we can't buy next day if we have sold today. Okay, so this is kind of invariant of this problem. So all these variant of this problem is related to each other. Okay, once you get this problem, you can solve any of that one. Okay, so let me tell you in tuition about this problem. So I have written here like I have written the problem statement first and with the example one. So this problem is like we have restriction like we can sell on a day or we can hold. We have a two state, right? So at end of any day, you state one is sell whatever you have. In this case, you can hold only one share of an stock. State two is you are buying, means you are not selling, you are just buying and holding it. So at end of any day, either you have a either you have a two stake, either you selling a stock or making cash. Means once you selling a stock, whatever you hold, you are making cash. Means you have money in a bank, right? And or you are buying using the whatever the cash you have and holding one stock. So we have like we need to maintain a two variable, cash and holding. Cash will tell you you haven't any stock. Whatever stock you have, you just sold it. And holding will tell you you have a money in bank, but you have a one stock also in holding state. Okay. So I have defined meaning of this two state variable. Means you have a money in a bank plus one stock that is holding, and cash is converting holding into cash. Means you are you sold whatever you have in holding. Okay. So basically this two. So if you think about at end of any day, you need to find out at end of any day you need to find out what the maximum cash you have and what the maximum holding you can have. Okay. So that's the main formula. So at end of any day, how will you find out what the maximum cash you can have? So maximum cash you can have, like maximum of yesterday cash and yesterday holding. So you need to find out whatever the cash you have yesterday and whatever the holding you have yesterday, then sell it today. If you sell it today, then you make a profit, right? So you are selling today for holding you had yesterday. So whichever they give the maximum, that give the maximum, right? For holding you do the similar formula, like whatever the holding you have yesterday and then you also, if you are buying today, means you are whatever the cash you have yesterday you just using to buy the stock on the current day. Means whatever the price for today you just need to subtract from the whatever the cash you have in bank. So that's the holding. So these are the two state you need to maintain. So for this example one, how the profit is 7, max profit is 7 by holding at most one is share of the stock. So if I have like I have like mention here, uh, like it's represented column wise, it's represented the day, it represent price, and it's represent cash and holding on day one, which represented day zero. If you consider about zero indexing, so on day one, you don't have like any holdings, any cash. So at right, so we have only zero cash. And if you buy today on day one, then we have a holdings of -7. Means we have one stock in holding. What is represent? It represent one stock plus which have like one stock in one stock plus zero cash, right? It's present. Means you don't have cash head. You just you just hold it, means buy it. Means you are in negative amount, right? So that's mean you have one stock. You are just buying it today on a day one. On day two, you apply the same formula. You get the price. You have day two price one, and currently, if you update it, you can't sell it, right? Because you whatever you buy on the day one and current prices which is lower than the previous price, means day one price. So you just need to update the holding, which is -1. Means you are buying on, instead of buying on day one, you are buying on day two. Okay, just put this value in the formula. This will give the result for each day. So at end of each day, you need to do that. Okay. So for day three, if you see that you are holding -1 and price is current price is 5, which is greater, like, so you are selling it. If you're selling it, you make a profit of 4. Similarly for day 4, you don't make a profit because its price is lower. You just buy it today again. Whatever you have like cash in bank, you utilize to buy on this day and try to find out the maximum holding. And on day 5, similar, whatever you have holding, you just sold it on day 5 because the price is higher now. You make a profit of 7. Similarly, at the end of uh, last day, you make a profit of 7. So how if you like break down it, how it make a profit 7? So if you see, you buy on a day 2, which where the price is 1, and you sold it on day 3 where price is 5, which gives the profit 4. Similarly, you buy on day 4, which is price is 3, and sold it on day 5, which is price 6, which give the 7. Total profit 7. You make a 2 transaction. Okay. So this is the intuition about it. All other invariant of similar one will be a slighter change. Okay. So I have just, let me just write down code for it. Okay. So let me first define the variable, and uh, whatever the currently initially we have a cash 0, and on day 0 we have holding of current price, which is day 1 price. It may start from start is equal to I day 0 price, start from day 1 to price till end of day. Then okay, so first I need to update the cache, which is math dot max. Whatever the cache we have yesterday, we have not updated so far, then it will give the yesterday cache value. And whatever the holding we have yesterday, this will be negative, right? Because we are buying with the 0 price. So if we are selling it, whatever the holding we have, if we sell it, then we make a profit of price, means of current day price. Okay. And let me just also maximize the holding. Max dot max. Suppose we are not selling, we are just holding it. Means we are buying today also. We are buying today, we need to start a cash, right? Start a cash. Start a cash, which can be cash. Whatever we have cash yesterday, we are utilizing to buy it. If we are buying it, then we need to pay for this price. Okay, so at the end, just you need to just return the cash. Let me run it. Okay, let me submit it. Okay, this got accepted. So, so this is the like this is the pattern where you have like some rest. You are allowed to do multiple transaction and with the some restriction. So whatever the restriction, you just need to adjust this formula and you can solve the any invariant of this problem. Okay, so I will solve another variant of this problem in next video.